Well, new on AM Extra, an Oregon author's new memoir dives into the controversial tactics of multi-level marketing schemes, or MLMs.
Author Emily Lynn Paulson became a millionaire thanks to an MLM, but at what cost? She joins us live now to discuss the new book, Hey Yun, Sales, Sisterhood, Supremacy, and Other Lies Behind Multi-Level Marketing. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
First of all, tell us about your experience with multi-level marketing. What kind of thing were you involved in, and just how did it affect your life?
Sure. So I think everyone's familiar with multi-level marketing companies. I was introduced to one about 10 years ago, and it was really a time in my life when I was looking for connection. I was looking for something else to do. I was a stay-at-home mom, and it really didn't make sense for me to go back to the workforce at that point. So this was sold to me as really a flexible, easy way to earn money at home around my family. And so that's how I got in. It was really the hope of possibly making something for myself.
You know, we tend to see some of these businesses in healthcare and beauty products, in clothing, in cosmetics. Despite some of the press out there and people understanding that MLMs can, have some unintended consequences and some negative impacts on people who get into this, why do you think there is still such a draw and people wanting to work with an MLM?
Right. There's a lot of cognitive dissonance, a lot that I had myself. I experienced this myself. The statistics are 99.7% of people don't earn money. And that's a pretty big number. And so you wonder, why do people keep holding out hope? And it really is because that is what's sold. You're sold this hope. You're sold the fact that it's all up to you, this meritocracy, that if you work hard enough, if you follow the system, you can make it too. And it's just enough that you really believe it.
So what's the downside of multi-level marketing? You apparently did well at it when you did it, right?
Right. But again, at what cost? I think there's a very, very narrow set of circumstances that you have to be able to match in order to have any sort of success. And most people cannot fulfill those requirements. The socioeconomic background, you have to have money to invest. These are pay-to-play systems. So you have to have the money in order to buy into the system in the first place. And then you have to have people who are willing to buy into the system with you. So you have to inevitably then have a network of people who are willing to join. It really isn't the products. The products are, fine, but that's really not what the system is about. It's about recruiting other people to sell the same products and recruit people as well. So it really becomes a collecting people scheme.
So I'm curious then, what was your breaking point? Because you talk in your new book about the impact that this had on your friends and family and relationships and personal life. But what was it for you being successful with an MLM to finally make you walk away and say, this is enough?
Right. So I really believed at first, it worked for me. I assumed it could work for everybody. And over time, I realized it wasn't. And it wasn't due to their lack of working. It wasn't due to their mindset. It wasn't due to the lack of their personal development. It really was that the system was rigged for most people to fail. And as I got farther in, I also realized that I was more controlled by the system. There are a lot of cult-like tactics that are done that, keep you afraid of leaving, because now you've got all your friendships tied up in this. You've got financial control tied up into this. And so it makes it really hard to leave. So for me, it was seeing that nobody else was succeeding. And really, I was succeeding because there were so many other people failing. And at some point, it was not enough for me to stay in. There was no amount of money that made it worth it.
Very interesting. Again, your book is Hey Hun, Sales, Sisterhood, Supremacy, and the Other Lies Behind Multi-Level Marketing. Thank you for being with us, Emily Lynn Paulson. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
And of course, you can look for her new book out this spring. A really interesting look into just the world of MLMs and how that can really affect people on a personal level.
Yeah, pretty much everybody has taken a look at a multi-level marketing organization.
Or been contacted by someone who is in one.
Oh yeah, I think that pretty much covers everybody.
Yep.
You've been contacted by them. All right.